Hello. How's everybody? I myself am pretty good. Script for the next Lord of the Rings video is finally almost done. I may be able to finish it tonight, actually. And then I can finally get that Predator Badlands review up and running. It'll take 3 or 4 days, maybe. Aw, yay! That's good news. Super well, you say. That's really nice. Always a source of anxiety when your parents meet your love. Thank you, Spooky Teeths. Yeah, I really liked the movie. And as I said, I do also really like Atum Shay's work is great. He reached out a couple days after I posted that. We're solid. We're good. Sarah Schachner. Ooh. Okay. By soundtrack, do you mean score? Like, not the needle drops, right? I don't think there's any needle drops in Badlands anyway. I've been watching all the Predator movies just to, my self-imposed criterion is that I need to get this Lord of the Rings script done before I do the Badlands review. But that doesn't mean that I can't watch other Predator movies. That's what I've been doing. The video after the one that's after the one that's after the one I'm working on now will be a Predator deep dive. So I'm getting a head start on that research. Don't write anything until it comes pouring out of you and you can't stop it. This is because it sounds plain gross. Yeah, I disagree, actually. I mean, maybe other people are different, but yeah, I find that writing is a momentum thing. Like, you got to get that ball rolling before it's gonna go anywhere, you know. Like, you start writing and you stumble and you hit dead end after dead end, but then eventually you find the path. It's not just a matter of, like, I don't know. People might have different experiences with that, I guess. Oh, you know what? Oh shit. Oopsie. Fuck, now the shrine is gone. I could have like, writing for me is fundamentally an engagement with the rest of the world. It's not, I don't think of it as just like something that occurs in my head. Just like, you know, erupts like Athena out of Zeus, you know, like, it doesn't come from nowhere. I have to make it happen. So, advice like that has always really rung false to me. Does sugar belong in cornbread? Good question. My family has never been that much of a cornbread family. This is maybe kind of a weird thing to say, but this is a very pretty location. I like it a lot. So the South is, oh my god! The South is, of course, very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god. Oh my god. Very divided along class, right? My family... What the fuck? My family... Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, well, now I can go... Now I can go worship at that shrine and leave that chocolate or whatever. My family was, like, kind of part of the, like, upper class Oklahomans. Like my wing of the family had long since lost all their wealth, but, like, you know, my grandfather was a hospital administrator and my grandmother was, like, a stay-at-home, you know, like a housewife, you know, upper middle class housewife, and her family was one of the founding families of the state. We didn't eat cornbread. Cornbread is kind of like grits. It's kind of like chicken and dumplings, you know, like this is peasant food. So I kind of missed out on a lot of the sort of southern staples. Although we do have a family mac and cheese recipe. So make of that what you will. Danny Glover's giant pants. I loved Predator 2. I thought it was great. I think it's aged really well. Fucking crazy movie. It's like a fever dream. I remember being really afraid of AVP, but I was 5. It did hold from watching the series. Yeah, AVP is pretty good. It's got like a really terrible reputation. But I think people are like, you know, sort of maintaining their standards from 15 years ago to like 20 years ago, actually. I think it's pretty good. Oh yeah, Trump loves Zoran. Yeah, his new buddy. God, he's so fucking stupid. I don't understand how like this is a surprise to people, you know? I actually consider it kind of a bolstering of my Trump is not a fascist argument. Aw, Kitty. Jonesy, very good. Yeah, Trump loves anyone who gives him 30 minutes of attention. Yeah, anybody with charisma, anybody whose ratings are good, he fucking loves them. He's not a complicated person. And he certainly isn't a particularly ideological person, you know? Do I want to do this? No, I do not. I would rather pray. I cannot. How do I get Omamori, I wonder? Oh. Hi, Ethan. That's pretty good. Not so bad. Greatly increases stun power when weapon durability is low. Okay. Boo. Need a little sugar and cornbread, even if you don't want it super sweet. Otherwise, it's just too salty or bland. I would like to make cornbread someday. I would like to grow some dent corn when I have the space. Probably like 10 fucking years from now. Oh my god. It's so frustrating trying to garden in a place you don't own. Here's pretty easy to make from your own stuff. Crazy Mariana lore, yeah. Deep roots in that shitty state. But of course, this is America, so deep roots anywhere is like, meh, 100 years. Tad only tolerates sugarless cornbread. Interesting. Okay. Let's beat this bitch again. Ah! kind of rude, but alright. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. I hate it when the buttons don't respond. There we go. What do you mean maintain standards 20 years ago? Do you think standards are down now? I do think everybody has worse taste now, yes, but I also think that standards are just different. It's not really a value judgment. It's just that what works in one generation can often be kind of rehabilitated in another generation, and I think that's what is happening with Alien vs. Predator. I think it holds up pretty well. I think it's a perfect example of a B movie, by the way. Quality is a good karaoke song. It's got to be anthemic. Mine is Goodbye Earl. I will also break out Far Away from Nickelback. If the vibe is right. Also, maybe perhaps if people have, if it seems like the vibe in the room has a tolerance for a 6-minute song, I'll do Somebody to Love. I love karaoke. Think it was a good move by Zoran, or does it not matter? No, it was a good move. Yes. He got Trump to single-handedly just like nuke Stefanik's campaign by saying that he doesn't think that Mamdani is a shit. What's the word I'm looking for? Jihadist. There we go. Somebody asked him if he agrees with Stefanik that Zoran Mamdani is a jihadist, and he says, "No, I thought he was a very reasonable man," or something like that. So yes, no, it's anytime you can get Trump off the cuff and away from his like handlers or whatever, it's always a good move, because Trump doesn't have a single original thought in his head. He's an amalgamation of influences, and that's it. You know? I think that's increasingly the case for like broad swaths of the, oh my god, of the oh Jesus, that was a good scare. I think that's largely the case for broad swaths of the MAGA base, which is why they like connect so much with Trump, you know. But the people around him, and it like is like, you know, the right wing really is divided between these sort of like oh yay, great, between these sort of like classless people and fucking rich people, highly educated people, and the common rubes. That's the breakdown of MAGA. Oh my god. Oops. So much food from the US I've seen in media, I haven't tasted, and only imagine what it's like. That's very interesting. Like what? Give me examples. Fun fact, Prometheus is going to be made a decade earlier, but the studio saw the financial success of Freddy vs. Jason and postponed it to make AVP. That is interesting. I'm not super mad about that. I'm one of the people who thinks Prometheus is just okay. Oh shit, what happened to my camera? Long Way Round is a good karaoke song. Long Time Gone is also a good karaoke song. Aren't we all amalgamations of influences? No. We are amalgamations of influences and also our own thoughts. Oh shit, fuck. Oh, motherfucker, God. Fuck you. I need to switch some shit around. Let's see. Equip. I still don't understand why there are 2 slots for the same object. I don't know if that's a bug or what it's doing. It's quite frustrating. You missed my great pun angry emoji. I don't see it. Breadifying. That is a good pun. Is that the one you're referring to? Wow, the way I feel about Avatar is the way you feel about Prometheus. Good gracious. Oh, so Trump is an LLM. Kinda. Oh, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is great. Yeah. Big endorsement of pumpkin pie from me today. Do. Sweet. Finding all sorts of useful shit. Hello, there's Wallace. Hi, Frederick. Been to the US once, but tasted mostly snacks. It was quite overwhelming in a way. I'm sure I know you, but what's your name? Because I don't recognize anybody's screen names. They just go straight through my head. Oh no! Yes, yes, yes! Oh my! Oh, yes! This is a good Silent Hill monster. Hell yeah! Ew! Ew! Oh no! Gross! Oh, what do I do? Oh! Ah! Ah! Holy! Okay, I see what we're up against. Ah! Oh my god. Huh. Damn it. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Jesus. Ah! Oh no. It's fine. Yes, hello, Luke. Oh shit! I did not expect that. I expected to be spat out into the foyer. Ew! Gross, gross, gross! No! Ah! Fuck! Oh no. Guess where we're gonna spend all night. Oh my god. Uh. Ah! Shit. Oh, this is so gross. Oh, I love it. Ah! Shit. Ooh. Ah! Ow. Ooh, gross, 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 gross. This is not a terribly difficult fight, though, so it's nothing like that that shrine fight. Oof. Ah. Woohoo! But when you get a little slow motion action. Oh. Okay. Hey, nothing to it. I did not see Alien Romulus. I was mad at the trailer. Trailers fucking suck now. They, like, I shouldn't know anything about the second act of a movie from the trailer, you know? Sweet. It's true. We are watching Eyes Wide Shut tonight. So if anybody here isn't in the Discord server and you want to watch Eyes Wide Shut at 8 p.m. Central, go ahead and join. So I liked Predator Badlands, no fan service, no nostalgia porn. Yeah, just an original story, interesting characters. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of horror in it. Is my only real complaint. It's just a kind of a normal action movie, which is fine. You know, I'm not like mad about it or anything. It's especially with a. Like, part of what's fun about these sort of silly action movies or any kind of silly franchise is that you can kind of do whatever you want with it. And it's part of why I like horror so much is that, like, if you have a franchise that you can just kind of do whatever with, then frequently it'll produce some, like, really, really interesting insights into the culture it was made in, you know? And I think that's the case for Badlands. What was I? Oh yeah, collectibles is what I was trying to look at. Boop, 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 boop. The school bag, is that? No. I was supposed to find Shu's prized possessions, but I'm really, and I got the notification that I did, but I don't know what I got. I don't know what I picked. Is it the capsule case? No. What is it? 28 Years Later had a crazy good trailer. Yes. I don't know why you're saying though. It does exactly the opposite of my complaint. 28 Years Later is a good trailer because it reveals almost nothing. It's just a vibe, you know? That's what a trailer should be. It should give you the vibe. It shouldn't give you anything about the plot. Or if it does give you something about the plot, it should be the barest bones possible. Yeah, Frankenstein trailers are good. I feel like horror techniques carry over to most genres. Good genre to train on. Yeah, I think that's the case. I agree. Am I supposed to go out this door? Why won't it let me? Did I come in through that door? No, I came down through the stairs, right? Am I insane? Horror is really awesome because you can be annoyed with a lame cultural trend that everyone loves, and then someone makes a movie about a monster that specifically kills and eats said cultural trend. Yeah. Ew! Oh no! Kill, 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 kill! Shit! Oh, okay. I did it. God damn it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I need to go the other direction, I think. Unless... What is this? Oh. Should you go see Keeper? Good question. I need to see Keeper too. God, what a good year for movies. I'm so pleased. There's so many movies to see. Wicked Part 2 is out, although initial reviews that I've seen have been not great. But I'll see it anyway. Conspiracy theories? I don't know. I don't know that I have any, like, hot takes about conspiracy theories. Do I believe in any? No, not really. I kind of think there are plenty of conspiracies just like that simply are. Just simply are the case, you know? Things like oil and gas and drug industries lobbying to have favorable legislation and all the knock-on effects of that. Like, that sounds fairly conspiracist, and is almost entirely true. Yeah, there are plenty of true conspiracies. I don't really... The door shall not open to those who harbor regret in their hearts. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. Fuck, do I have to give up all my stuff? That sucks. The light bulb cartel. Yes. Light bulb cartel is a perfect example of a conspiracy that sounds like bullshit, sounds like a conspiracy theory, and it isn't at all. The light bulb cartel, for those of you who don't know, is how we got planned obsolescence. When light bulbs were invented, a bunch of light bulb manufacturers got together and realized that if they all worked together and pretended like light bulbs just automatically broke over a certain amount of time, then they could all make a lot more money instead of investing in, you know, building and manufacturing technology that doesn't just instantly shatter. Boop, 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 boop. I don't want to leave all my stuff. That sounds like a drag. I don't know what... Mm. I have to go the whole way again. Oh no. Maybe I can go other directions this time. Boop, 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 boop. I love podcasts. Thanks. Would you do a podcast on nostalgia sequels? Is The Devil Wears Prada a nostalgia sequel? What is a nostalgia sequel? Say more about this. Sisu sequel I heard is good. That's good. I do like the first Sisu. Blech. Companies that made products that were too good and ended up going out of business because everyone who would want one bought one. Yeah. It's yet another failure of capitalism. Like, there's just and anybody who is like defensive of like, well, this is how things go, or has that attitude toward that kind of thing can go fuck themselves. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. You mean to tell me that the economic system that's supposed to reward innovation and like contributions to the betterment of society and progress are punished if their product is too good? Go fuck yourself. I hate it. I heard Die My Love is meh. I'd see Keeper if I were you. Yeah, Lady and the Tramp is an excellent movie. And I think the new one is not so bad. But wait till you get to 101 Dalmatians. Oh my god. Holy shit. What a film. It's my favorite Disney movie we've rewatched so far. Original Disney movie. It's so good. And it's not even racist. It's just a like solid good time movie start to finish. What am I missing here, do we think? East Germany developed unbreakable glass and quickly realized how big of a mistake that. I didn't know that. That's funny. What happened with the unbreakable glass? Why was that a mistake? Other than being unprofitable. No Bambi remake yet, but it's in development. But it doesn't necessarily mean anything. All sorts of shit are in development all the time and never get made. Okay, nope. Not going through there again. Unless I have to. What am I missing? Return. Oh, what is lost? What's that mean? Why would unbreakable glass be a problem in a communist country? My question also. Oh. Oh, okay. The amount of great stuff that we could have if we didn't just rely on business models, or if we were willing to And this is a sort of a core problem I have with conservatism, just as a conceit, because like I say, and indeed think a lot of things that are sort of traditionally associated with conservatism. But this is one thing about conservatism that's just so fucking stupid, that like the inability to in just like this sort of instantiated example, like the inability to make new technologies or new products or new systems, the inability of conservatism to advocate for like a progression in what we consider a public good is dumb as fuck. You know? It's like, oh, no, we could only do that once. We could only do that once in 1776. And from then on, no more. No more. I'm missing things in the hallway. I don't want to go back to the hallway. A great example that's going to be like, you know, that's already coming up on our heels is energy. Part of the reason the oil and gas industries are so obsessed with like maintaining their foothold and in all markets and dominance over energy is because renewable energy, I shit you not, is too cheap. It's too cheap. And nobody's going to be able to make a profit off of it. Like, so it's like, why are we even entertaining the notion that if there is a future where everybody can have like clean renewable energy basically forever for a flat initial fee, like there's no scenario in which that's not a good thing, you know, unless your goal is to make money off everything that's possible to make money on. It's like, come on, let's use our brains, you know. Just because you use your brains doesn't mean you have to get rid of every single fucking market. God. Damn it. Boop, 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 boop. Didn't Ben Franklin say there should be a revolution every 50 years or something? Yeah, the founding fathers were like, you know, like revolutionary idealists in their 20s. Like, they were people who expected shit to change over time. And the amount of just like basic roadblocks that we have simply abandoned is like quite remarkable. And very, very soon after the country was founded too, we were never supposed to have a standing military. We certainly were not supposed to have a permanent national debt. We weren't supposed to have political parties. Like, these were all things that the founding fathers explicitly spoke against. It's fucking crazy. Damn. Rude. That's one of his prized possessions? Goddamn. Okay, well, I found one. Yeah, they thought we'd have constitutional conventions all the time, which we should. See, this is one of the things that like makes me sound conservative. Yeah, we should do all the things that the founding fathers said. We should follow their example to the letter. They thought really hard about this shit, and we should think hard about it too. No? Yeah, capitalism legally mandates waste. Yes, correct. This is the one thing that kept me from moving left, was I hated central planning. Oh, me too, son. When I learned you can have socialism in a market structure, I was sold. There's so many ways you can conceptualize such a system, you know. If you don't like something about somebody's recommendation for their socialist utopia or whatever, simply reject it. Come up with another one. So many ways to do that. Okay, I found one of the things. Bitch is gonna come around the corner again. Oop. Hello. Fuck me. God damn it. Stupid. Excuse me. Hi, Snowhound. Yes. Progressing as usual. Okay, I found one of the things. Where's the other one? I got a notification, but I guess it was just showing me that to remind me what a failure I am. What the fuck is wrong with my hair? What do you mean? You tell me. Hi, Hampton. It's got to be in here, right? All this stuff and not a single one of them is one of Shu's prized possessions. There's likely another insulting caricature of me. I feel like it's back there. It isn't, but I feel like it is. I really want to go back there. Bad actors, they ruin the concept. Abusers of the altruistic systems. Certain level is just human nature. Yeah, it is human nature, which is why civilized cultures have all these social roadblocks for people to constantly, yes, virtue signal. You should care what other people think of you, and other people's opinions should have serious weight on what you do. This is kind of like, you know, I predictably got a bunch of people, you know, I think I threaded the needle okay with the whole Andrew Callahan thing, with my pinned comment that, like, you know, I don't have any control over this guy's career, what he does in his personal life, but I hope that he is constantly reminded of the shit that he did, and constantly has some kind of social pressure in his personal and professional life to consistently prove that he's not going to do that kind of shit again. And I predictably got a bunch of people in I stopped looking at the comments on under that pinned comment, but the ones, you know, some people were like, oh, this is unacceptable, you know, oops, you know, you should be rejected out of hand. And other people were like, oh, well, what do you just think that we need to be punishing people indefinitely? And it's like, no, this isn't about punishment. This is about accountability. Yes. When you do something that shitty and you're in a position of power, you need to constantly be proving that you need to be trusted with that power. That's what happens. You know, it's like our attitude that, and you see it in MAGA all the time, where people will, you know, say that, like, oh, it doesn't matter what Trump said. It doesn't matter that he called a reporter piggy this week because he's a private citizen. He can sue whoever he wants. And no, he's not a private citizen. He's like the definitionally the least private citizen in the country. He's not a private citizen. When you have power, your position in the world changes and your relationship to other people changes. It's such a temporarily embarrassed millionaire type of thing to, like, excuse the bad behavior of people in power, because it's so obvious that the impulse is that, like, well, I might someday have power, and when I have power, I too would like to be unaccountable to everybody. There it is. Jeez, all my friends hate me. Beep boop bop. Oh! Oh shit. trying to catch up with the comments and see what happens. Shit, I wonder if I should just... Oh my god. I wonder if I should just play, Oh my god! Oh no! Ah! Ah! I wonder if I should just play the game through OBS. This is not working terribly badly, but no, it does occlude part of the screen that I may have to see at some point. Say I hate my conservative parents are like the Nordic countries. You like the Nordic countries so much, why don't you move there? Yeah. We have the attitude you guys have. We can't improve. Yep. Beep beep bop. Andrew confessed to some of the accounts and denied others. And, you know, it's just like, the fact of the matter is that none of us are in a position to know exactly what happened. You know, he claims that a couple of the accusers were pretty obviously after money. I don't know. I am not in a position to know whether that's true or false. So I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna pretend like I am. I don't think anybody else should either. And if Andrew has changed, he will welcome that accountability. Exactly. Yes. People living in the fiction of their inevitable success. Ooh. Ooh, bars. That's a really good way to describe it. What's wrong with it? Yeah. Hampton, I can't help but notice that you haven't shouted out women in a bit. Got a woman now. So now no shout out women? Lame. 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 Fair weather advocate. Shout out my woman. Okay. That's fine. I'm so glad you have a lady, Hampton. That's really cool for you. Yes, Andrew Callahan had sexual harassment and assaults against him. Sucks. Fair weather feminist, yes. That's better. Better than what I said. All Mexicans know each other. Holy shit, I'm such a bitch. Just you're in a friend group and your friends turn to scary old people. That's you're calling it Silent Hill fanfiction, but that just sounds like a good horror movie. You should write that. You should write that script. Shit, I missed what he said. Whoops. Respecting your partner's choice to hang you. That's what we call respecting women. Yeah. That's an ally right there.
謝らなくていい。むしろその痛みを強いた私の方が謝らねばならない。
Most stories start as fan fictions. We just call that a folk tradition.
行こう。
Hi. Is this Silent Hill better than Silent Hill 2 remake? Is that a question or a statement? I don't know. I haven't played Silent Hill 2 remake. I would like to, though. Has anyone asked for details on the Bloodborne collab that went up? No. We have not. I look very southern white today. Thank you. Or fuck you. I don't know. Huh. Yeah, see, that's the wrong approach. Crab. I understand what you mean, but again, like, this is what I'm saying. None of us know. None of us know. You must take it seriously. Whether you believe it all or whatever is beside the point. You have to take it seriously. Am I dumb? Sometimes. I'm trying to like glance over at the chat while still paying attention to what's going on the screen. What's your favorite video game to movie adaptation? Fallout. It's not a movie, but I think it's really good. Crap, remember their knife. Are you doing a Bloodborne video? Not for a long time, probably. I gotta finish the game first. And it's also been a while since I played it. And also I'm working on a bunch of other shit. So, good old Prezi son making his own and asking me to put my name on it is enough for me right now. My favorite slur? One of my best friends is from Ukraine. We did our masters together, and she called me the Mexican bee slur once. I don't know about what kind of slurs get you banned off this platform anymore. Because she thought it was like a term of endearment. It was so fucking funny. I make fun of her for it all the time. Oh no! Shit! Man, Crab, you just like, you're the king of putting your foot in your mouth. Saying that would, and like, you know, understand that like because I don't trust anything online. And online communication is not real communication. Not really. In a pretty fundamental way. I give you the benefit of every doubt, you know. That statement would be so much better, just instantly, if you just said taking people at their word instead of women. Why women? Why specify women? You know? I withhold a guilty verdict until conclusive evidence is presented. Yeah, I agree. Which is why my position on Andrew Callahan is that none of the things he admitted to doing are acceptable. And he deserves to have that haunt him and chase him down for the rest of his life. That's what accountability is. You know? That has nothing to do with whether the other stuff happened or not. I'm not in a position to say whether that happened. Beasler sounds so adorable. Can't imagine using it hatefully. Yeah, she definitely wasn't using it hatefully, but I've heard it used hatefully, absolutely. And when it is used hatefully, it's suddenly not adorable at all. Yeah, believe all women doesn't mean you immediately go to jail or can't work because you're accused. Exactly. Believe all women doesn't mean that just because women lobby accusations against people that must immediately be perceived as a guilty verdict that must be respected by all of society. Literally nobody is saying that. uh, I'll amend that, I guess. A few very brave people in comment sections are happy to say that. But those people don't have power. I like it's such a problem with society right now that anytime anybody sees some dipshit say some bonkers nutso thing on the internet, it's like suddenly taken as something that should like have credible weight for some reason. I think that this is sort of part of my thesis of like when you're talking to people on the internet, you're not actually talking to people, right? And who are you talking to? You're talking to projections of yourself. Anytime you read anything on the internet, it is given more credibility just automatically, I think, than when you're talking to people in real life. Because in real life, you can, there are all sorts of context clues for whether this person should be taken seriously or not. You know, you don't get that online. You are the only personifying context when you're reading shit online. It's not good. I'm an exception. An exception? Well, I've never accused anybody of sexual assault, so I can't be an exception. I'm encouraging you to think a little bit harder about your language before you deploy it, I guess. With kindness. Love and light. Grab with a knife. Yeah, take it seriously is all people meant. Women lie sometimes because people lie sometimes. Men lie all the fucking time. And I don't see anybody talking about how, oh, men lie all the fucking... It's women. Women lie. I don't see anybody talking about lying as anything that ever should be gendered male. Why is that? You know? I am the average. Thank you, Hampton. Jesus. Yeah, one of the good ones. I tend to think I think this is correct. I tend to think the written word has some inherent credibility in culture that we haven't gotten over. There's still an internalized belief that if you're reading it, somebody vetted it. Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. I think it's similar to kind of a related effect that I think happens on YouTube, where like everybody thinks that everybody on YouTube, everybody who has any kind of, following over like 10,000 must be like super rich and privileged. It's like because we relate to YouTube the same way that we are used to relating to TV, where everybody on TV is at least comfortable, is the assumption, that you have enough money to do your stuff, and you must be upper middle class at least, and you have all these people, you have like a production budget or whatever, and like the expectation is that you have a team, and must have access to all the things that being on TV requires of you. But this isn't TV, it's YouTube or Twitch in this case. Hi, Josie. Ooh, have fun, Ethan. I hope it's good. Jesus Christ. Hampton, relax. Yeah, if the Epstein thing is revealing anything, it's that dude, it's that Me Too didn't go far enough. Holy. The instantaneousness with which everybody from center to right has started like making noises. Everybody, the pundits from center right have started making noises defending pedophilia. What the fuck are we doing? What are we and sex trafficking? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Like, you can't convince me that there isn't a sexism problem where when it relates to sexual assault and their accusations. You know what I mean? This is just simply is the case. These past couple weeks should prove that beyond any reasonable doubt. What to do about it? I don't know. I don't know yet, you know. But come the fuck on, man. Dude, you think men are straightforward? You think men are straightforward when something bad has happened to them that embarrasses them? Do you know how low the reporting for male sexual assault is? Not good. Bad priors. Crap, my friend. Males are the bitchiest of all genders. Dude, it's so true. Megan, 15, is almost an adult, Kelly. Yeah. Dude, Hampton is... Yeah, you're on one today, Hampton. Men complain all the fucking time. Men complain all the fucking time. They are so whiny. And the reason they're whiny is because they're allowed to be. Like, if women are whiny, then people immediately just... It ruins them. You know? Because of these generalizations. Men can bitch about whatever they want. Anytime a man in any kind of position of power, whether locally, like within a family, or broadly, like within the federal government, anytime a man in any kind of position of authority is mad or sad, or everybody has to fucking sit back and watch the man have his feelings. Men are so fucking whiny. There's a generalization for you. A year ago, I thought I'm hanging out with borderline conspiracy sounding fucks and nobody believed the things they're saying. Fast forward and everybody believes it. Yep. Men suffer in silence. Why am I always hearing about it? Men whine constantly but never out the thing that's actually bothering them. Yeah, I think that's a good read. Yes. Because they're allowed. It's called politics, not gossip. Yep. Kind of crazy this conversation I was having while playing this game. I'm very happy for you, Josie. Yeah, yeah. I think that's the sort of central point that we're all talking around right now. I haven't experienced a gender difference in the amount of whining, just in how people listen to it. Yeah. Shout out Josie and all my dolls. Oh, let's save. What are we doing? I think we both come up with examples to make our cases. Yeah, probably so. I think mine will probably be based on statistics, and yours will be based more on personal experience. But sure. And personal experience is a fine thing to base opinions off of. You should probably, we all should probably amend those with actual data and actual cases beyond our personal experiences. Is the only thing I'll say. I can't think of a women equivalent. Oh my god, that's so fucking true, dude. I can't think of a women equivalent to all the male whiny discourse that comes up whenever a prominent upcoming game is confirmed to have a POC or woman protagonist. For fucking real, dude. God. The pale senora. Oh no. Sylvia Moreno Garcia? I don't think so. Should I? Should I, and why? It looks like we need to go this way. Yeah, the female protagonist isn't hot enough. You know? Like this whole and all this wokeness shit. You know what I mean? Like it's you know what I mean. I haven't said anything yet. The amount of complaining people do, men and fucking pick me women and pick me non-white people. Ew, I don't like her face. That's gross. Yuck, 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 yuck. About like the accusations of woke that get lobbed at shit that would be considered so fucking normal in 1982. You know? It's like, stop pretending you like movies. You don't give a fuck about movies. You don't give a fuck about art. You don't give a fuck about any kind of media history. Like, ah! Holy shit! So I just watched, the protagonist of Alien vs. Predator is a woman. That movie came out in 2004. Okay? Like, is that woke? Is that the woke mob ruining movies? Is this a recent development in film? No. Do we not give a fuck about any of the you know female characters in fucking in like the old 80s cartoons or anything? Because those were tokenizations. Yeah, 1000%. And that is a like an issue, and it's the same issue that that Hollywood has had ever since. Like, none of this is new. It's just that now it's like it's a fucking political cudgel. It's so fucking frustrating. Aliens was woke, yeah. Fuck, dude. Cinderella was black in 1997! What are you talking about, dude? They made a Cinderella. I think a TV version. I think it was 97. Let's look it up. Action heroes are women, in fact. I know that because there are many action heroes that are women. What are you talking about? Like, this is what I mean about being careful with your language. Maybe you're making a point, but I can't discern it through the factual inaccuracies you're deploying. I'm trying. And also, like, I mean, if we're gonna like bitch about the Black Cinderella, do we not think that yeah, it was 1997. God, I'm so right. So we're gonna bitch about like 1997 Black Cinderella, which happened before any of this wokeness, before woke was even a word. Holy shit. Like, are we gonna also talk about the 2015 Disney remake Cinderella, where Cinderella is Lily White? Does that matter? Does this factor into the conversation at all? With Little Mermaid, I think that's absolutely like, yes, cynical wokeism. That is what's the word? It's like it's rage bait casting, you know? They knew that it was going to be a topic of conversation that they could profit off of. That's what was happening there. And that is bad for everybody. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air would be controversial if released today. Exactly. Oh yeah, and also Cinderella isn't a real person, neither is Ariel. What's a forced diversity? I mean, I just told you my opinion on that. Yeah. For Little Mermaid, I don't know if it's forced diversity, but it is cynical. There's no reason, like, faithful to the source work. Why is every adaptation of Snow White not in German then? Why is every adaptation of Snow White, like, you know, why do they update anything about the styles in which people talk, or about, you know, anything having to do with their dress or anything like that? Like, faithful to the source work is such a it's like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like the least interesting aspect of what I consider a good adaptation, right? Who cares if it's faithful to the source work? Decisions to not be faithful to the source work are as interesting as anything else. Like, we're talking about art. This is kind of the same issue that I just made this argument in the Frankenstein video. These are movies, they're not fucking shrines. You can't go into Frankenstein expecting it to be exactly like what Mary Shelley was writing. It's not her movie. It's somebody else's movie. And people are at every liberty to interpret fiction however they want when they're making their own movie. Other people don't have to like it. That's fine. They can make their own. Also, Cinderella wasn't Lily White, it's Lily James. Fuck you. Yeah, why isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Why isn't every female character from those fairy tales faithfully 11 years old? With rapey princes. Yeah. And also, like, which version of these tales are we considering original? Like, are we considering the like, you know, sort of archaic Snow White from several hundred years ago, or the or, you know, same with Cinderella? Like, are we considering the archaic Cinderella from several hundred years ago, or the Brothers Grimm version where she is raped in her sleep, or some other? Which one is the original version? What's original mean here? The question is always, does it slap or not? Yes, exactly. Any question of originality in art or anything that's being adapted is always going to collapse into this meaninglessness, because it is meaningless. It is meaningless. Like, it doesn't matter. What matters about art is what it is saying to the people who are watching it now, always and forever. Like, you can have issues with, you can have issues with how the piece is relating to pieces that came before, or what it's based off of, or whatever, that they're like maybe missing the point or something. I would argue that this most recent version of Snow White that Disney made is so unbelievably missing the point of what that story says, you know, and you know, the themes contained therein. And I think that's a shame, not because of some, like, you know, chicken shit fealty I have to the original version. It has nothing to do with it. It's that the original version of Snow White and its themes are, like, relevant to today. They're something that people can continue to internalize and learn from through today. And so to see Snow White kind of like torn down in a very sort of like performative, woke, cynical fashion because it's not feminist enough or whatever. I don't like that. I think that's fucking stupid, you know? I don't like tokenism either. Switch it around and tell an African folktale with white actors and but see, the problem is that Africans have never colonized Europe. The problem with what you're saying, I get what you're saying. I do. And it sounds like it sounds like a reasonable criticism until you consider the fact that Black people and Asian people, Mexican people, have lived in European influenced colonized countries for the past 500 years. So what you're saying to me is that non-white people are not allowed to consider that part of their history also. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna put people from Africa and people with you know, Native American descent, including Latin people and Asian people, you're gonna tell them to assimilate to American culture, which is and all of its European influence, but you're also gonna tell them that they have no claim over those stories or that European, you know, those European stories. That makes as little sense to me as casting European people in adaptations of Black folktales. I mean, you're rolling your eyes, but I don't see you coming back with any kind of rebuttal to that. Nah, da, 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 da. I think this is a dead end. I don't like those noises. Yeah, Justin Timberlake does fuck. I wonder what he's up to these days. This is gonna ruin the tour. Oh, never mind. I still have my sledgehammer. I completely forgot. I think perhaps... Ooh, these are both on their way out. Ooh! Yes, please! Let's replace the steel pipe. Hell yeah. Oh, Hunchback of Notre Dame. There's a Disney movie that's never getting a remake. God, that movie fucks. It's so fucking good. It's like kind of a miracle it was ever made at all. That movie's crazy. If it were made today, it would be labeled woke too, for sure. I love action movies, yeah. From Korea, Indonesia, and also India. I am interested. Give me a list. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, is this a new monster? I can't tell if it... Oh, this is a new one. Yes! They'd hire Peter Dinklage and the trailer backlash would hit and they'd fire him, replace him with CGI. Almost certainly. Oh, they're getting creepier. Look at that. Gross. Ooh. Now they actually have real people on them instead of dolls. I like that. I'm about it. It makes me want to forgive the overuse of dolls. Miranda barely watches movies. She famously hates them. Yeah. On Brother Bear. I haven't seen Brother Bear since I was a child and saw it in theaters. I would like to watch it again. I think I remember liking it fine. I'm sure I'll like it better now. It seems like one of the rare Disney Renaissance movies, sort of the end of the Disney Renaissance. I don't think anybody's like, you know, super going to bat for Brother Bear, but it seems like the opinion is sort of that it aged pretty okay. So that's cool. How old you is then? I'm about to turn 33. Yikes. It's hypocritical, biased, and disingenuous. What is? You're having another conversation, dog. You gotta remind me the thread we're on. What? He appeared in a Derek Guy tweet. Surely it can't be the same John Galt. I don't know if how we could ever be certain that's the case anyway. But maybe you're making a funny joke. A video on the Hunger Games? Maybe. I think there's probably a video topic in teen dystopia, you know. I look 28. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, thanks. Hack, hack. Question mark? Well, if you're talking to me, you said something was biased and disingenuous or hypocritical or something. I'm confused about what that's in reference to. Fuck you! What? Up. Rare herb, cultivate, rarely found in the wild. Flower of the gods. The handle was who's John Galt, the same guy who had a lively guy. Yeah, but that's not like an uncommon name. It's like a pretty standard name for, you know, like libertarian chuds who think they know a lot. It's a direct rip from Atlas Shrugged. hypocritical that people of color seem to actually want to be while simultaneously calling them. But okay, but did you hear what I said? Is it like this is we're never gonna be able to talk about that? It's just like it's always it's so frustrating because I want to have conversations like this with people, but if it's just gonna devolve into you repeating what you already said without seemingly listening to or internalizing what I said in response, then what's the point? You know, it just kind of seems like you're running in circles, chasing your own tail a little bit. With respect. Oh, Man from Nowhere I've seen, yeah. Indeed, is usually ready. Could you copy paste that into a DM, please, Josie? So I can have a list. Get Mariana and grab on Surrounded. No, I'll never give them a single view if I can help it. I've not seen Help 'em a Fish. According to folklore, herb can give one of the dormant powers, manifold divine experiences, no surprise. Key to immortality. When grounded, Caesar is said to smell of peaches. Shit. Suna will be axeless. I got too comfy with my Naginata. And I've now forgotten what it is to have a weapon that breaks. Fuck. How do I get... Okay. Okay. We go this way. Texas Chainsaw 2022. I understand why people really hate that movie, I guess. Yeah, I say that, but I kind of don't. I didn't think it was great. Just thought it was kind of average. Last movie I watched was Good Boy. I had a bad time. It's really good. Yeah. Good Boy's great. Yeah, that's a good question. What did you hear Mariana say? Repeat what I said back to me. My ear can finally distinguish the Detroit accent. Congratulations. Good for you, Hampton. Proud of you. How did I get here? Can I not go through here? Am I to go over the bridge? Is that the idea? How do that? Where was I? And why did that look so confusing when now it looks crystal clear? Looks like I go this way. Hi, Vendor Ramo. Watch your screen. So yeah, glad you're here. I wonder how many of my comments actually get through. You could be missing something. I know I'm making sense here. It's possible. I don't know what. I mean, my understanding is that I don't have any kind of moderation function turned on or anything. So my understanding is that all comments go through. But I don't. And I've read out loud all the comments that I have seen that I'm responding to, so so yeah, given that, I disagree that you're making sense. Ow! Ow! Shit! Fuck! Shit! Come on. It's okay. It's okay. You got a knife. It's alright. Fuck you. Mountain refuge. Ugh. Okay. Ugh! Trying to manifest Emiliano Zapata biopic directed by Garland. Please God no. Please God no. Don't do this to me. You know, it just occurred to me, like, what the fuck are we even talking about? Why did I even say, well, no, I mean, the point still stands that, like, if you're gonna have non-white people in this country, then, and claim that their culture is actually European, then they get to claim European culture. But also, let's not pretend that white people haven't been playing non-white people in movies all the time. Let's not pretend that that hasn't been, in fact, the standard of Hollywood casting for since the beginning. What are we talking about? What are we even talking about? Fucking Katharine Hepburn playing a Chinese woman, please. Very good, Ronan. That's a very good me impression. Enshrine. Fun fact, Legend of Perseus in Andromeda was canonically Ethiopian. Interesting. Yeah, there were black people in ancient Greece. It's true. Othello was done in blackface, popular to the 1980s. Yep, another good point. Odysseus was from Oaxaca. For a country that fought Britain, these Americans surely love sucking Europe's cock. God, tell me about it. Fucking tell me about it. We could be so cool. We could be such an incredible amalgamation of cultures, and we could sell that shit so hard. Oh my, like, the world loves Black Americans. They're the coolest people. Everybody thinks so, you know, including us. That's why we crib their culture so much. Fuck. Ah! Oh, I hate these things. God, fuck you. One more. Oof. No, I don't need to be going this way. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Now I'm not so sure. Okay, yeah. So I can't go back up here. I do have to go all the way back around. That fucking sucks! If we can shit on a particular group of people, I nominate the Texans. We deserve it. It's okay. Oh! What's happening? There's too much lag. Ah! Run, 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 run. Oh god, no, don't make it my responsibility. Fuck! Oh my god. Ooh. Shit! Fuck. Ugh. 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 Ugh, it's so gross. Ugh. Man of the Woods. Our friend Crab with the Knife. In with the non sequiturs. Always in with the non sequiturs. Go anywhere besides America. Where have you been? I wonder. Our culture is stolen, but not so sure that that everyone loves us. You're right. It was a hyperbole. Black American culture is extremely popular around the globe. Why does a Texas flag look like Chili's? Fuck. Okay. All right. Can't go that way. All right. We're gonna watch this shit again. Ugh. Reps. Continuamos. Maybe they got a crush on Mariana. They only flirt through misogyny and racism. Many such cases. Okay, this time. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god! Ah! This time we're going this way. Oh my god. Ah! Fuck. Holy. Okay, this looks promising. Ah! No! God damn it! Mm. So your source that blessings, crab with a knife. Your source that everybody's just like, oh my god, every country's so racist is North America and Western Europe. Come the fuck on, dog. Yes, movie night in 20 minutes. I'm keeping track of the clock. Worry not. I think there's a kitty under my desk. Ah! Ah! Can we still go this way? Will that work for me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Not that way. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, there we go. We did it. We did it! Yes. Lovely. So stupid. Let's replace this. Oh lord. Ah, I'm scared. I'm scared. What do I do? Oh no! Oh shit, is the stream fucked up? Sorry, y'all. Ah! Oh my god! Ah! Does this mean we're reaching the end game? Oh my god. Fuck, what is she looking at? Oh my god! What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Is it the smoke monster? Is it gonna make a receipt printing sound at me? Sideshow morb. Slideshow, excuse me. Towie. I hope it's better now. Oop. Hey, let's save. Oh shit. You know what? I can see I'm getting just a fuck ton of dropped frames. Why is that? Why is my connection so bad? What the fuck? That's really weird. Probably the storm's fault. It must be. It's not raining at all here, but I guess whatever server I'm housed in must be really getting blasted, because out of 4 bars I have 1. Yikes. I'm 2/3 the way through the game. Fuck. Very good, Markata. Forgotten Shrine. I'll reach an end point here, and then that way we don't have to fuck. It's more drop than frames. Yikes. I saw Zoran Mondani rapping. I saw he loved his grandma, its culture, its people. I'm so jealous of him. I'm Vietnamese, but I always look to you guys' culture. Vietnamese culture ain't, you know, that like, don't sleep on Vietnamese culture. Come on. All cultures are awesome. All cultures are fucking beautiful and fascinating. And our problem in this country is that we've abandoned the idea that we should ever have a living culture. Everything has to be fucking frozen in amber and placed on a shelf and worshipped like it's a fucking god. It's stupid. Gods are worshipped in culture. Culture itself is yeah. Sorry. Sakuko once told me that this place is where the real Senensugi shrine is. In twisting. Since I'm getting so many dropped frames, I think I will probably go ahead and just end it here. We just saved, so it seems like as good a stopping point as any. So what's today? Friday? I'll see everybody Monday. Unless I just had to get a bunch of fucking work. Behind on work again. It's very likely. So, whatever. I'll see you twice next week, regardless. Okay, goodbye. I said goodbye and then started doing a bunch of other shit. I didn't say awesome. So, a really great way to be careful and precise about the language you're using is to listen with your ears to the language other people are using. I didn't say awesome, did I? I didn't fucking say awesome. I said beautiful and interesting. That's not the same as awesome. Now is